CEO of Epiphany Consulting, LLC. I just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully you're enjoying this Christmas holiday. And I want you to enjoy this best of AHA Monday. Yes, all right. Have a great new year, and we'll talk to you next week. All right, bye-bye. So very excited for you to be here with us on an AHA Monday. This is the very last Monday in June. Where has 2016 gone? It's been rolling. It's been about a quarter that we've been back doing our AHA Mondays, and we've had such a phenomenal response from you. For those of you who don't know, I am the CEO of Epiphany Consulting, LLC. What we do is we travel the country working with businesses for them to structure themselves in a better way, for them to be able to figure out how they can do more in their life. But we also work with individuals as well, too, on how that you can do more in your life. I'm going to share with you a little bit more about that a little bit later on today. This is a really short AHA Monday. As I speak to you, I'm here in my studio, but I actually am on my way to South Florida. I'm working in South Florida this week with some businesses, hundreds of business leaders in that area, to really be able to figure out how do they structure their business in a better way, and how do we be able to get more in our lives and be able to do more for ourselves as well too. I'm also a certified high performance coach, and so what I do is I help individuals to be able to figure out how to be able to get to that next level and be able to have sustained success. And so I'm always thankful that I get a chance to share with you on these AHA Mondays, because we get a chance to talk about things more than just business, but things that affect us personally as well too. I want to share with you a parable that my dad shared with me. I'm sure that he didn't create it, but it's something he told me when I was a kid. So he grew up in a big part of America called LA, Lower Arkansas. All right. So my parents are from the country. Really small town called Grady and Star City. That are small little towns in Arkansas, really terrific places. That's where my roots are from. And so a lot of what their roots and the things they talk about have to do with agriculture. My dad used to tell me all the time, David Carr Sr., he passed away in 2007, but he used to share with me all the time. And so I try to share these things with my son and share these things with people about all the farm animals and the different things that went on with them. Like there was a time that a pig bit him and he bit him back, different things like that. And so, he would share with me all those different stories. And I feel like when I talk about him, I feel like that I'm still right there with him in his presence, still talking about those things. You see, if you didn't get a chance to meet my father, then you are meeting a lot of him through me, because I'm a lot like he is. And so that's one of the real things that really touches me about being able to communicate, is that he was a communicator in such a way, even though he came from such a small place. And so I'm just so very thankful to have had him as a father in my life. And I just can't say enough about him and my mom and all the different things that they did for me. But to share with you, he talked about commitment. And so what I want to talk about today is commitment. And he said that when you look at commitment, you can look at breakfast. Now, I know that some of you are vegan or vegetarians, but I eat meat. And so I'm going to share with you this example. You can follow the example whether or not you eat meat or not. He said, look at the breakfast table, son. He said, we're having bacon and eggs. He said, there's a difference between the chicken and the pig. The chicken and the pig in their level of commitment to breakfast. You see, the pig committed its life to breakfast, because that's the bacon. And so we were there eating the pig. But the chicken only went boop, let an egg out, and kept on going to be able to do it. And so that's the difference in commitment to your goals in your life as well too, is the difference between, are you a chicken or are you a pig as it relates to your commitment? Are you willing to commit your life to what it is that you're doing? Are you willing to give your all, willing to really go as far as possible, as humanly possible? I don't mean that we're going out there trying to die, but what I'm saying is that we're going as far as humanly possible. Or are you just like, boop, just put, this is my commitment here. Boop, I have this commitment over here. Boop, I have these other different things here. Or are you really committed? Are you about that life? Are you really about it? Are you really thinking, hey, this is what I'm going to do in my life. I made a decision. I found it. I know what it is that I want to do, and I'm moving in that direction. Do we move in that adamant direction, knowing what it is that we want to be able to get done? See, that is what I'm always searching for. What is it that motivates me? What is it that drives me to get to that point just like that? Just like the pig. Now, like I said, I know some of us don't eat hog or different things as far as that, but I'm just trying to get for you to understand what the way and the direction and the amount of motivation that it takes to get something in your life. It's huge. It's really big. I'm happy to be able to share that with you on a Monday morning. Hopefully you can pull that down and be able to take something, be able to learn something from that this week.